Do do do. That's right, everybody. We're back with another Doctor edition of Play with Your Food. There, I just poked all you guys in the eye. And as you can see, Katie's holding up our box of doctors. It's got quite a few doctors in there. As a matter of fact, it's got all the doctors.
Yay!
In Lego form.
And what's awesome about this one is that one of the doctors actually signed it.
Yay!
Yay!
For those of you that don't know, that was Doctor number 6.
Yeah.
That one, Mom. He signed it right there. Yep. That was my awesome Christmas gift from these awesome people behind me and next to me. You can see those ears sticking behind Katie. That's Roxy. No Remy today because he is asleep. I hope you guys are having a great day. It is just after Christmas and we had nothing better to do today than watch a bunch of movies. And we're going to talk about them to you. We're going to tell you what all these movies are kind of about because we don't want to give away spoilers. But we are going to let you know what we thought of them. And if you like our opinions or if you think that we're worth listening to, then you can check out the movies that we tell you to check out. Otherwise, do whatever you want. Right?
Right.
So, let's see. We're going to be talking about the number 23. It's a Jim Carrey movie. Look at him looking all creepy and scary there with all the crap on his face. We've watched this movie. Two of the movies we got are kind of old, but we liked them and we thought we'd bring them back to you guys and talk about them again. And we'll get into this movie a little bit later. Another movie we're going to be talking about is Boom! 1408. So, those of you who haven't seen this movie, we'll let you know what it's all about in just a minute, and we'll talk about it. But the first one we're going to be talking about is Caters. You want to show them? Flip it around. Kung Fu Panda 2. For once, we got a new movie. Woohoo!
Yay!
Kind of new, I guess. It just came out to DVD and stuff. So we're going to be talking about that one. And Katie, what'd you think of the movie?
I don't know.
You just watched it, huh? Did you like it?
Yes.
Yeah, was it funny?
Yes.
Who's that?
I don't know.
Was he silly?
Yes.
Alright. So that's Katie's thoughts. Ram, what'd you think? Awesome. Rocks?
It was cute. Very cute movie. And funny.
What'd you think, Fridas?
I actually enjoyed it. You know, when I first saw the previews, I was kind of dreading watching it because I thought it was going to be exactly like the first one. You know, same repeated jokes and nothing really funny about it. But I actually enjoyed it. I really did. There was a few parts of the movie where it was just hilarious. Even Remy was dying out laughing. So I really did enjoy it. You know, the kids loved it. They actually sat and watched through the whole thing twice. So.
Yep.
I did not like the very end.
The ending. Yeah, you'd have to watch the ending to really see where it goes with it. It's not really cliffhanger, kind of. No point to it.
Well, if you watch old Japanese movies, especially martial arts movies, this movie follows them pretty well. And I like the way they implemented the styles of martial arts with the animals, you know, the tiger style, crane style, stuff like that. So anybody who used to watch those as a kid, like me, you would know a lot of this stuff. And the ending you guys are talking about is a cliche ending in a lot of those movies. You know, where you think the movie's over and then it does something else and then that's the ending and you're like, oh, well, they didn't really need that. Yeah, it was unnecessary, but if you watched a lot of those movies, that's how a lot of them ended. So
yeah, but it seemed like it was more of a segue to a part 3.
Yeah, it did. They left it open for another part. Kind of. I mean, they could close there and they could continue, but that's how those movies always went.
Yeah.
You know, would they continue it? We don't know. Just like the old Japanese movies, the old martial arts movies. Are they going to continue? Who knows, man? Is the guy going to, you know, come back and they're going to follow up on that story? Maybe, maybe not. We'll have to see. But all in all, overall though, it was a cute movie. It did have a lot of laughs, which, and like you said, it didn't repeat a lot of jokes from the beginning, which it did have some from the first one, but overall it had some fresh new jokes, which I really liked, and I liked the fact that they finally had these guys talking. The first movie they all had like one line. It really pissed me off.
Yeah, especially if they were like all headline like, oh, this person's going to be in there, this person's be in there.
Yeah,
and they said one thing.
You see the preview and you're like, Jackie Chan, oh man, that's cool. And then you see, oh, Seth Rogen, awesome. You know, Dustin Hoffman, Angelina Jolie. And you watch the movie and they all had like one damn line. I think, well, I was telling them Jackie Chan's line, I remember it. It was like, or can he even see his toes? And then they all started laughing. That was his only damn line. I was like, what kind of crap is that?
He did make sounds.
He made monkey sounds.
Actually,
But
the thing is, if you pay attention enough, he's the only one making sounds, grunt sounds. It's just him. I'm like, no one else grunts. Not the Piper, not the little...
And he's the only one who's
Yeah. Maybe they just video record him while he's just playing training in his douche. In the training area.
But yeah, they did have a lot more dialogue this time. They had a lot more exchange between the characters, and the characters actually joined together very well. The first one, you know, it was all them against the panda, and they didn't like the panda, and this one they were all kind of like a team, and it was really neat to see that them all working together.
It was.
You know, so that was neat. But overall, I would say, you know, if you got kids, if you don't have kids, if you just want to watch a good oh, this is DreamWorks. I was going to say Pixar, but it's not Pixar. DreamWorks movie. If you're into the DreamWorks and Pixar style movies, I would definitely check it out. It's got some good comedy. It's definitely great if you have kids.
Yeah,
you know,
definitely.
They'll love it. So there you go. That's our review. Kung Fu Panda 2 will be next up with boom 1408, and then we'll follow that up with pow number 23. We will see you guys in a minute. Alright, so we just finished watching what we said we were going to review because we felt that it was necessary to watch the film before reviewing it. That way we could give you an accurate review. So, on with 1408. Right there. And we switched Remy and Katie because Katie fell asleep. And now Remy's up and eating dolls. So, let's see. 1408. I know it's a bit of an older movie, but it's one of my favorites, man. It is an awesome, awesome movie as far as I'm concerned. If you want a really kick-ass thriller / suspense movie that's going to leave you guessing and sitting on the edge of your seat, get this movie.
Under the blanket.
Roxy. She had the blankets up to her ears, man. John Cusack and Samuel L. Jackson did a hell of a job in this movie. The directing and everything, and it's cool because they got a bunch of different endings, even endings that we had seen in the States, which we found out later on were changed because the director didn't like them and the audiences didn't like them and stuff like that. So they're gone. They don't exist anymore. But if you get, I'm almost positive it's on a DVD because we had the DVD and then we rented the Blu-ray version, which was way, way better looking than the DVD. Oh man, the clarity on this was amazing. Overall, just a really, really kick-ass movie. What'd you think, Rox?
I liked it. I liked the Blu-ray ending more than the other alternate endings.
Yeah, I never seen that ending before, but it was really good, and it kind of pulled everything together. I thought better than the original one.
I think so too.
Well, the theater one, I guess you say.
It was more suspenseful.
Yeah, that's it. It just kept everything going. You're still sitting there like, whoa. As far as jump factor, I don't know. I've seen it a couple times, so this time it didn't really get me jumping. It still had a few parts that were like, whoa, you know, but I wasn't like, whoa, you know. What would you say, Roz? This is your first time watching it. I'm guessing it made her jump.
My next question will be a lot.
It does have scenes that are set up to make you jump. Like I said, that just because I've seen it a bunch of times, it didn't really get me going as much. But it's still, no matter how many times I see it, it's still an awesome movie to watch, which is rare. Usually 1 or 2 times I watch a movie, I'm like, okay, that was boring now.
Yeah, even with me though, I've seen it a couple times, and there's still parts I'm like,
Yeah.
I forgot that was there. But I wasn't like Roxy though. Poor Roxy. The first thing she did was run around and turn on all the lights. Because it's dark outside.
So, if you want my opinion, I would say go get this movie. Whether you like suspense or not, it's just an awesome movie.
It is.
The actors are great, the directing is great, the cinematics awesome. Just everything pulled together so well, especially with that different ending, which was, from what I read on Wiki, was the original ending, but they changed it, and now it's back to the original ending on the Blu-ray. And I thought that was such a better ending. But yeah, go check that. Alrighty, we just finished watching the number 23. It's a Jim Carrey movie, and it is not as funny as you would think. If you don't want to see Jim Carrey acting like a real actor, don't check this movie out.
Well, it was good seeing him acting different, so he does have different talents besides acting like a comedy guy.
Oh yeah, no, this was an awesome movie. I really liked it. It's just some people want to see him typecast. Oh, we want to see him doing Fire Marshal Bill or Ace Ventura or some crap. If you want to see, if you're thinking of watching Jim Carrey doing that, this isn't a movie for you. It's a very serious movie. When we found it in the rental section, it was filed under mystery. And at first I didn't understand why, but now I do. It's a really good movie. Keeps you guessing. There's a lot of stuff that goes on in it. I don't want to give too much away, but it all revolves around that number there, 23. And the way it's played out, very well written. One thing that was cool though is that the cast, almost the whole cast, all played two characters. And that kind of tripped me out at first. I didn't realize it because the way they portrayed everybody.
It was so different.
Yeah, that's the movie.
Their counter character was completely different from the character that they're supposed to be playing, like the main characters.
Yeah, so you had their main character, and then you have this flip character that's like total opposite. So to see these actors balancing out two roles, two different characters in one movie was pretty cool. Number 2, hon. But overall, I thought it was really good. I would definitely check it out if you want one of those, leave you guessing, trying to figure out what's going on type of movies. One of those ones that kind of makes you think, because the 23 Enigma, if you've never heard of it, look it up. It's all over the web. How all these different things add up to 23, and it got Psalms and Shakespeare and end of the world stuff. It's pretty trippy read. But overall, I really enjoyed it. Without giving too much away, I would definitely say it was really good. And nice to see Jim Carrey in a different role. Now for our movie nights, I think that's what we should call these, movie nights. For our movie nights, we will watch movies. If you have any movies you want us to watch, let us know. We have a huge library of movies that we've accumulated from all our overseas tours, being in Germany and now in England, and the stateside tours, and friends giving us movies and movies we forget to return. But
no joke to that one.
those stupid red boxes.
And we ended up paying double for it, but whatever.
It happens. But if there's any movies you want us to watch, let us know. We will. If we don't have it, we'll find a way to get it. There's the base place. There's 2 places on base we can rent movies. There's places off base we can rent movies. We have our huge library of movies. In the meantime, we'll just continue to randomly pick movies off our shelves. So if there's something you've been wanting to watch but you're not sure about it, drop it down below. We'll watch it. What we'll do is, just like today, we'll start the review by telling you what movie we're going to watch. We'll go watch the movie, and then we'll come right back here and review the movie, so it's all fresh there. So everything we'll tell you is straight after seeing it, not okay, we saw it, let's go have dinner. Oh wait, we forgot to film 3 weeks later. Let's talk about the movie we don't remember anymore. So, like I said, if there's anything, just please let us know. We'll watch it and we'll get it posted up for you guys. In the meantime, remember to keep popping that popcorn like we did, playing with it, and keep watching those movies because they're good for you.
Saves you money.
Exactly. Keeps you from going and blowing all your money on stuff you don't need, right? Especially if you rent it.
Exactly. Or borrow it.
Yep. Hey, that always works too. Well, alrighty. We will see you guys later.